my beautiful Leos. That's my rising, so I always get excited. We just had this incredible full moon, 12-12 portal. I mean, did you feel it? And what's beautiful about this full moon was, yeah, like any full moon, right? It pulls up emotions, but this one was like conscious emotions. So yeah, while some of us might have been feeling it, especially yesterday or the last 48 hours, because some full moons you feel like days ahead, like, ooh. But we've done so much work this year that it's like bringing up that last bit of emotion, but we're processing it different because there's a consciousness to it. Like we recognize, like, wait a minute, what is this? I didn't feel like this yesterday. What am I feeling? Where did this come from? What thoughts am I having? You know, there's consciousness to release it. It's incredible. If you're in the Western Hemisphere, today is still 99% full. Go put your crystals out there, cleanse them, bathe them in the moonlight. If this is your first time joining me, thank you so, so much. And if this resonates with you in any way, please like or subscribe below. Or if you feel it will serve another, please share. All right, Leos. Let's see. This is for the weekly forecast for the week of December 16th. And this is for your sun, your moon, or your rising. So please be sure to check all three to make sure you have a complete idea or picture of what idea or picture of what this upcoming week brings. So let's get to it. Deep breath in. You know, I'm being guided to use this deck, so I'm going to listen. Loving guidance to offer the energy of Leos for the upcoming week of December 16th. Last card. Loving guidance here with the energy of Leos. Thank you. Hey, it's going to be a busy week, Leos. It's going to be good, though. The first card is the High Priestess, the Eight of Wands, the Page of Coins, 10 of Cups, and the Clarity card is the Two of Coins. So first things first, right out the gate. Yes, things are going to move fast this week. There's going to be a lot of things on your plate. There's going to be things you're going to be juggling around, especially in regards to, it could be career, scholastic endeavors. And by the way, scholastic doesn't have to be traditional university or school. It can be maybe you're taking marketing classes, you're brushing up, you're learning how to open up your own business. It's really an amazing opportunity to learn this week. The more you do, the faster it's going to go. So make sure you kind of have a fun sense of energy to it. Remember why you're doing it. Don't look at it like, oh, I'm so busy. Be like, yes, I'm so busy. I really wanted this. You know, keep that mind frame. Now, what's most important about this, and the reason things are moving so fast for you, Leo, thank goodness, and really taking off is because of your alignment. This whole year, honestly, right? Can I get an amen down below? This whole year has been very emotionally transformational. And I think that's putting it lightly. I think there's been so much pain and processing and really coming to terms with our self-worth and standing in that power, not just knowing our self-worth and not just recognizing our value, but acting on it, making those decisions, saying no to that person, leaving that relationship, bye to that job, jumping for that, starting that business, boom, 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 boom. Reflections of that knowing, because that's really knowing, right? Because we can say, yeah, I'm amazing. Or like, yeah, I have self-worth, but are your actions in alignment with that belief, or is that just an idea, right? Is that just some theory? When your actions align with it, that's when magic happens. And you've been doing that, Leo. You've been doing that. And as a result, this week, you're going to see so many manifestations or things starting to gather momentum as a result of that alignment, that clarity, that effort, that affirmation, and the action towards it. So you're being blessed in this way. However, with the High Priestess, the universe wants to remind you that the reason all this incredible stuff is kicking up and moving was because of your alignment. So this week, remember to maintain that alignment. Let me give you an example. Maybe you are doing tons and tons of affirmations, visualizations, binaural beats, vision boards to manifest a great career, a certain job, an amazing relationship. And maybe now that it's finally come in and you're enjoying it or seeing the fruits of your labor, you've stopped meditating. You stopped aligning. You stopped affirming. You stopped grounding and clearing. That happens, right? Because we're like in fun, we're like, yay. But like when you make money, you spend it, but you don't stop working, right? Because also the money stops coming in. That's what they're saying. You're being blessed with all this work and awesomeness and busyness, but it was because you're in alignment. So this week, make sure you get back on track. You get your ass back on that meditation pillow, get back to the gym, get back to journaling, sitting in front of your vision board, doing candle work, crystals, clearing, whatever it is. Get back into it, because in order to keep up that momentum externally, you must keep the momentum up internally, as the external world is a reflection of the internal world. Because you don't want to be like, what happened? You stop, dude. You stop. Just like if you stop working, you stop making money. You spend it, where's it going to come from? So this week, it's going to be busy. It's going to be great. You're going to be moving. There's going to be a lot of communication. Maybe you're collaborating, growing, vendors, whatever. My favorite card of it all, the 10 of Cups. It's also a beautiful week of relationships and love. Leos, I mean, it could be with if you're already married with children, it's this harmony in the home. It's the happily ever after card. It's the ultimate emotional fulfillment card. And even if you're a single Leo out there, dating is going to be, energy is going to be moving. And I tell this to all of my clients, and I've said it in so many of my workshops, your career and financial life will always mirror your emotional, because it has to do with worth. Self-worth, financial worth, the universe doesn't care. It just recognizes and picks up the frequency of worth, right? So maybe your relationships are picking up, and as a result, work. Or maybe your career and education is picking up, and as a result, relationships. That's just how it works. You will really notice this when you're in toxic relationships. You'll notice that your work life, your money life was shite. Pardon my French, but it was, right? Like maybe you got to, struggle to get that promotion, that title change. Like, yeah, you might have made progress, but it was like, ooh, you had to really work for it. Worth. And that's why when you leave those toxic relationships, your money and everything else goes up. Oh, I got that job. I got into school, blah, blah, blah. Because you did something that released anything that was affirming any lack of self-worth or unhealthy boundaries. Long story short, incredible week. Emotionally, educationally, career-wise. I mean, you're on a freaking roll this week, Leos. I'm so excited for us. And it's beautiful because so much, it's love and blessings filling your home, filling your relationships. So you might be meeting a lot of different people if you're a single Leo out there. But remember, please, Leo, remember what you set out for. And don't repeat patterns. And I know you won't. We're in this place of absolute, really getting aware and really conscious. But the more we stay in alignment, the more we do our affirmations, our visualizations, our prayers, our whatever it is you do, the more we keep our long-term goals and desires right at the focal point. And it'll be that much easier to not just manifest, but to differentiate between what we want on our path and what we don't. To maintain those boundaries that we've worked so hard to create. To say yes to what we truly desire and no to what's just a habit. You know what I'm saying? So this week, the universe is like, we got you. We're blessing you. You've worked hard. It's coming in. But all we ask and encourage is that you maintain the internal flow in order to maintain the external manifestations. It is a beautiful week, Leo. I'm super excited for us. If you would like an extended reading or just a reading in general, please, my link will be down below. Otherwise, I wish you guys an incredible week, beautiful full moon, and I'll see you next week for your next 6 readings.